President of Fivestar Fight League Justin Donnelly says that they've always wanted to come back to Dawson, but venue was an issue. While the Encana Event Center is a world-class facility, it's a little large for a five-star event, so they talked to the curling club, who were keen on the idea. Donnelly says that the venue's large amount of space will make for a good show.
The Fort St. John curling rink has poles going down the middle, support beams, so it blocks a little bit of vision where the Dawson Creek one is wide open, so visually it'll be a much better setup.
As for attendance, there's a lot of fighters from all over the region, so the expectation is that they'll be able to pull in fight fans from across the piece.
We have 3 or 4 guys from Grand Prairie, and we have 4 or 5 guys from Fort St. John. We have, I think, 3 from Prince George and a couple from Peace River. So that, I think, and as well as 1 from Tumbler Ridge. So I think that'll really draw a variety of fans from the entire Peace region.
Fivestar Fight League 16 Pride of the Peace is an all-amateur card. With so many eager amateur fighters in the region, it's tough to fit them all into normal events, so Donnelly decided to make a card dedicated to them.
For this one, we said, you know what, there's a lot of amateurs around the Dawson area, and of course Fort St. John, Grand Prairie, Prince George, the whole Peace region. So we said, you know what, let's give all these guys a chance. I've been wanting to develop my amateur titles, so this is a great opportunity to do it.
If the fact there's no pro fights on the card deters you, Donnelly says that the amateur bouts tend to be some of the best.
Amateurs tend to be really exciting because, you know, they're still new enough that they don't know any better, and they come to really bring it. So, you know, I got 4 title fights. I'm working on a 5th. I expect all of them to be really great fights.
Familiar faces such as Brent Auger and Travis Lucier are featured on the card. Alex Martinez will fight for the amateur lightweight title. The GP athlete took home a silver at the recent World Amateur MMA Championships. And right now, Jamie Harrington is penciled in to fight for the inaugural 5-star ladies bantamweight title. Unfortunately, she doesn't have an opponent, as it's proving a little tough finding someone to step into the cage with the women's World Amateur MMA champion.
It's nearly impossible. I have turned over every stone. I've looked all over Canada. I've messaged every gym and every girl on the rankings, and nobody will fight her.
But there's still about 2 months until the event, leaving time to find anyone willing to fight Harrington.
We haven't given up on it yet. I'm kind of pooling down into the States looking for an opponent down there. But if we're not able to get her anybody at amateur, we'll look to develop her for another 6 months, you know, through the winter time, and then she'll look to go pro probably in the spring where there's a deeper pool of competition.
Derrick Lightfoot, CJDC-TV Sports, Fort St. John.